Galaxy Eye because that's what my family calls me from time to time. But no, my favorite is probably Eevee, honestly. My second favorite would probably
Eevee?
Mew or Mewtwo, one or two.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. I like that second pick. That's honestly, I would say, well, out of the legendaries, Entei is one of my favorite legendaries.
Entei is really good.
And then I love Palkia also. I'm a Palkia lover there, even though apparently it's not the most favorite Dialga. Apparently, more popular somehow. I don't understand that one.
Well, let's see what Loopholes is doing here in 5th place right now on this track as we get away from the Pokemon conversation. Gets into the double unbox. We'll find out whether or not it'll be of use to him. Doggo in 4th.
I always love just, talking about whatever during the first lap because really the first lap only matters a little bit. You get yourself started out, you're getting your items, and now going to the second and third, the items get crazier. Like you're seeing Zopko getting redded, and a shot comes out. Things are happening a lot faster now, even with the blue shell. Just throw out all of the items. Just do it.
Her team deservedly getting hit by that blue because couldn't counteract it. Now you got Janix in front over there, followed by Blackout in second, and then Zopko in third.
Blackout. I feel Blackouts came here
a few times. I feel like. Yeah.
So you know what?
Oh wait, what? How? What? He had an item at least on our screen. It looked like he was dragging. Unless there was something on the screen due to the Tendonecto lag that we didn't see. It is possible.
And then Zopko falling off the track, going wide to avoid that bullet bill that is just flying past the competition. But look at that, and that's only one sign of, guess what, a shock that could potentially be in play. Or he's just that far behind as a blue shell. Another one is out, and that's going to be on contact with Jadex, and that's a rough hit, especially going into this last section, but he has such a large lead already. He's gonna have a green in hand and be able to hand this victory to himself. First place for Jadex.
Awesome job by Jadex overall. He did well, phenomenal. Zopko in second, Loopholes in third.
Nice to see a lot of these new and hiding from the screen. He's saying, oh, there's the blue shell. He actually, you know what? He took it. There you go. And a reenactment from the very last section of the track. You know what? He just took it, put it in his backpack, and said, you know what? We're just gonna hold on to that for a little bit.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's still like a phenomenal job. Like he had the distance, he had the lead, and again, on a track that does not favor his style of racing, that is pretty phenomenal and impressive.
Yeah, honestly, and he had a pretty substantial lead for that blue shell to not really even affect him at all. So that's really well done racing, good item management, and being able to know what he needs to do to get him first. Even when the track's against you, you got to know how to win on it.
No, absolutely. And we're going to find out where we're going to go. Race number 2, where do you want to end up going?
Honestly, I need to see some Super Belt. We haven't seen Super Belt in a very long time, so I'd love to see some Super Belt. Yeah. Or I would like to see some Wild Woods. A little bit of that. I don't know why.
I feel like we've seen Wild Woods from time to time. Versus Super Belt, we haven't seen as often. I would say probably Swamp Ruins we haven't seen as much.
Yeah, Swamp Ruins is alright.
It's not the best track.
Right.
It's not the best track by no means, but like I feel like that one's just been out there for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other like tracks that we don't often like want to see or get picked as often, and I'm trying to make sure that we show those tracks some love as well.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And honestly, if you're going to talk about like some of the less favorable tracks, but they're still cool, I would really like to see Calamari Desert maybe one of these times, which is a huge bagging track.
That's
really
wave
fun.
2, obviously.
Yeah, wave 2. No, I'm just saying like it's not the most favorable track to get picked, but still would be cool to see. Would still be out there, honestly. I really need to make our bingo cards where we can just have a list like. Just have like our 20 most favorite tracks and then just have it every time it gets picked, put down a bingo, and then go forward with that. I think that would be fun. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man.
But the randomizer is randomizing. We're going to see where we're going to be going next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We are at another DLC track, probably the least favorite one, Sky Garden.
Sky Garden's pretty... I know a lot of people are upset with the remake just because it's not what they wanted from Sky Garden.
Someone actually modded the original Sky Garden into Mario Kart 8
like
Deluxe.
The flat regular track?
Yeah, the flat regular track. It is so much more entertaining. It's so much better. It's so much better. And it's, I don't know, it's just this one is very straightforward. Not a lot to it. I mean, it's like graphically gorgeous. But still, I just wish the track was a little bit more entertaining as Loophole is going to get dragged out, slows down, makes the jump. That is a very, very good out.
Oh, it turned too tight and fell off course for it. That's
rough.
I don't see that often. Like, I have seen it, but I'm still baffled that it is possible.
That happens to me a lot, especially on that turn when you don't expect it to have a little bit of protection on that turn. It's pretty easy to do, especially if you use a mushroom right before it.
Electrodrome, you know what? That was the track I was thinking about. I want to see more Electrodrome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good track. It's all right. Every track you list, I'm just like, oh, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
And then we got Luminator over here in third, trying to take out Blackout, who's currently our leader in the pack.
Oh yeah, Blackout. Okay. I was like trying to remember. I'm like, there's one Blackout.
Wait, are you gonna drag him? You're gonna throw the red? What are you gonna do? This is gonna be dangerous for Zomgo.
Yeah, that was an extremely close call there, going right around the dragging red.
He only gets the corner.
That's rough. That is not ideal, especially being in the second place spot. We're gonna see
Beyblade, let it rip. Wait, what? The ghost get? Yeah, the ghost got hit. I was like, wait, how? Who? What? Like, who got hit? Under, over, something. Back's item right there. Blackout is gonna bomb the cut?
No. Actually, it's a very, very nice move to not let that happen.
No, that probably
throw the ball forward. No.
That probably could have saved him and kept first place if he bombed that cut, because Zarga probably took it. But Zarga gets first, Blackout second, Loople's in third.
Yeah, especially with that cut being a no-item shortcut, so you don't even need a shroom to go through it. If he was able to just back it, Zobgo would have been knocked down a many of places, and he would have been able to confirm that first, or even throwing it forward right when he gets past. I don't know if it would have been able to land or hit them both, but still, anything's better than nothing.
I think he would have escaped the blast radius just narrowly in time. That's my honest thoughts on it. Because Zalgo, he had an opportunity and somehow was able to still capitalize off the misplay.
Yeah. I mean, genuinely though, second place, still not that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Still, grabbing those 12 points, and, even though those extra 3 help out so much. You really got
the races on deck for qualifier number 5. Let's go ahead and call them out really quick. Jaguars, Immortal, the return of Sir 9, Phantom, the return of Cheese, Tyson Grad, Adamic, or Adam C, D-Rex, T-Rex, Nation's here tonight. Actually, a great competitor from the Encore tournament. Inkley and Prince.
I like how much you butchered that one, though.
Well, that's because I'm reading this and it looks like there's another letter in here.
No, that was fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, with the font and everything, that was fair. That was pretty good, though. I like that. That was rough.
We're going to that Sherbert land.
Ooh, the less fun snowland. You know, that's what I like to say.
Snowland just recently got added. Give it a minute, all right?
It's so much fun. It's too much fun. It's way better than Sherbetland, in my opinion.
Just give it a minute.
I think graphically, Sherbetland's so freaking cool. Even though I love fireworks. You just have the fireworks.
Watch this track somehow still get in the grand finals by some miracle.
It happens. I don't know what's up with this track and being in the grand finals. The only reason I time trialed this track, because it showed up in grand finals so much. I'm like, I gotta learn how to race it. I gotta know how to go fast. If I don't, I'm not gonna have a good time in grands. But we're seeing Paper Crane getting around that gigantic Bowser, dragging that red shell. Gonna opt to go on the top path. The lower water path is a tiny bit faster, but still, you don't lose that much time going the top path.
So right now, Paper Crane just holding on to their eyes, throws it at that Rosa with the triple croon. Gets shocked, wasn't even getting boxes prior to the shock, but still got shocked after boxes.
Yeah, you really want to make sure that you can maybe you should have just backed up, grabbed an item, but even then, if you want to keep on racing forward, it's not a bad idea, but then you got to realize everyone behind you is going to have an item and going to be out to get it.
Now that bottom path, you saw Jadex and that other Rosalina take, that's actually slower. What a snipe by Jadex.
Beautiful green shell and using the mushroom in that shortcut. Narrowly avoids that banana. I was waiting for it if he was going to run into that or not.
And his lines provided the solution.
Yes, the lines of truth. Showing up for Jadex today. We're going to see a Beyblade, but oh no.
Should have held it. We were doing a test race earlier and he threw a red on Mushroom Gorge on the final turn back. I was a little bit too far apart from that red to connect. He had a shroom in his hand. But I had a red and a shroom as well, so I read him out and was able to pass him on the final lap.
Honestly, with triple greens and a mushroom, you really want to wait until you get to the item boxes. It's so much more beneficial, as we're seeing Zabdo being the target of that blue shell, but has a pretty huge lead going into this very final section. Has some defense against that red shell. Only needs one more hop, and he will be able to just take himself to first place, and Jadex gets third as 13 is able to get second.
You saw Jadex's reaction. He was not happy about that. He just pretty much threw the controller down.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. There's sometimes where you do some misplays with items, and it comes back to punish you. That's when you just got to learn, hey, okay, I shouldn't do this here. Got to be aware of my surroundings. Realize that this competitor could have 2 items instead of 1, having triple greens, and it can affect your placements really a lot when it comes down to it.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, like we talk about this often about chaining your items and whatnot. It's okay to not always chain.
Yeah.
Just keep a hold of what you currently have, because you never know what's going to come after you until it's already thrown.
Yeah.
Or at least if they're close by and you can see in their hand or what they're dragging.
And if you have one item and you're going through an item box, always go the faster route. Like, you don't have to go for the double item box, because now, even with the faster respawns, you can't even really try and affect the person behind you.
Can't screen them as much.
Yeah, no, you really can't, because there's no reason for it. And if you go that faster line, you'll have more distance, because the person behind you is going to go for that double item box to try and grab double reds or something else to affect your first place. So there's just little things that you can do that. Yes! Let's go! We're gonna go to the train, baby!
I'm just trying to make sure you didn't fall backwards on this chair.
Nah, that's a pretty sturdy chair. I've never even leaned back.
But you were leaning more back. I was like, oh,
Calamari Desert, choo-choo, let's go!
All right, the
another
second
wave 2 track.
DLC that
Look at these textures. Wave 2 textures, baby. I love to
Better
see
than
it.
Wave 1
so
textures.
Gorgeous.
Better than Wave 1 textures.
So true. Thank you, Nintendo, for actually putting some sort of design on the ground.
Oh, the back red from Jadex almost connected with 13 here.
Ooh, but we're seeing 13 also with a mushroom in hand, and he's going to hold on to it for just a little bit, as we're seeing a little bit more protection coming out. Lupo sees the opportunity and takes it. Taking out 13, has a mushroom in hand.
Trust me, we always tell you to let second place do their job, but second place also has to be careful about third place or anyone else with an item behind them.
Now,
there is a shortcut right here if you can take the shroom. You see the item boxes on the left side of the
I have not taken that shortcut yet. Honestly, every time it comes up, I'm like, oh, hey, that's there. And then you see a gigantic bridge that just gets placed in. It just comes here. And the funny thing, if you have someone on the first lap and you're on the second, you can see them just start to float up on nothing. It does not appear until the second lap. Even if you have people on the second lap, it won't be there for you.
I want to see that personally. Like,
that's so funny. It's so goofy.
Like, well, Jadex is not happy about that either. I was always kind of wondering, like, maybe like there's a helicopter lowering it down.
I know. It should be
that would actually be a
there.
nice aesthetic to have.
It would be.
But then again,
oh, what a snipe by Jadex with that banana. Will that be enough for him to pass? 13.
And look at what's happening. It is the domino effect, as Lupo just is having a free run.
Yeah, that is not good.
Don't showboat. Don't showboat. Just
there you go.
Cross the line.
And
don't
13.
pull an ankles to choker.
13 with the triple reds. Throws one forward, throws another forward. Shot comes down, which will secure their third place. But my goodness, that was pretty good. Really good Calamari Desert. Unfortunately, I wanted to see someone get blocked by the train on the second to third lap, where they have to wait for it to pass before they can go forward.
That would have been the funniest part.
I love that. That's my favorite part about the track.
But I feel like that train's a little bit faster than usual, so I don't know if there's 2 trains technically on rotation, or is it still just the 1?
Could be 2. Could be.
Yeah, because I feel like you see it way more frequently than you ever have in the original.
But we got the highlights for qualifier number 4. We're going to see what went right, what went wrong. Benny here using that mushroom, slamming into a wall, avoids that blue shell, though. Loopholes falling off the track.
On the drift, unfortunately. Ooh. And this could have been prevented of Blackout losing that second place spot if he dropped the bomb on the cut. But still, second place, not bad. Jadex, unfortunately, deciding to get rid of all his items, and he gets punished for it. And then the domino effect right here.
That was pretty goofy there. Like I said, whenever something just comes out even between Mario Kart racers, it's so funny. It's so entertaining.
No, absolutely. Imagine, all right, so JDX ran into the person. Now someone else runs into him. And then another person. That would have been so great. That would have been
just
funny.
a train reaction. A train? Okay.
I see what you did.
But still, great first showing of Calamari Desert. Honestly, I think it's a really entertaining track. It's fun. It's like, there's a lot of empty space that you can go around all the hecticness.
We have the scores, by the way, for this qualifier. So let's go ahead and show up the scores. See who was dominant. Zygo with 48 points in first, followed by JDX tied in second with Loopholes on second with 43. Blackout, fourth place with 40 points, 13, fifth with 39, and then Paper Crane in sixth with 24. And you got Zuki, Benny, Luninator, John Sam 1, and Pokemon in the other half.
Pokemon, unfortunate showing there, but it's all right. You know, like we talked about before.